Try this.
Oh,
Damn.
I'm so sorry. No, I don't.
That was like a Zach move.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to
It's all right.
cover you like a freaking wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just really hungry. I do want to dab, but I don't want to dab until later.
Do an episode of Hi Melissa next.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody wants to hear that.
It's funny.
It is not. No one wants to
This is
hear
the home of Mrs. Can't Climb a Stair. Can't climb a second one. Can't say my name. She's basically a Pokemon that says, "Oh gosh, babe." She's an oh gosh babe Pokemon. Oh gosh babe, babe. Oh gosh babe, babe. Oh gosh babe. Like a Pokemon named Oh gosh babe. That's what she does when she's stunned. I'm working on my speech impediment, trying not to mumble so much, so maybe you could understand me. Because most people can't. Straight out of Sumter, South Carolina, baby. Infinity Cast Podcast. I guess I'm just going to have one long-ass episode with a bunch of different pieces from different dates, just randomly kind of recorded. Because I don't know how to change episodes, so whatever.
We're gonna learn that. I'll learn that too.
One day I'll get the team to teach, do that for me or teach me how to do that, whatever. Trailer coming soon. Stay tuned. So I'm going to buy this Jeep Grand Cherokee.
We hope.
Buying a car sucks.
Yeah.
I don't even want this one. I want the red Range Rover because it looks super cool.
It is nice looking.
And it's got 130,000 miles on it, and that's like... People are selling vehicles right now with like 380,000 miles for like $8,000.
Yeah, everything's so high.
Like, why? It's almost 400,000
But then they offered us freaking peanuts for your...
Yeah, I know. It's like, how am I always on the peanuts end of these deals with these vehicles? That's why I hate buying vehicles. I always seem to lose money. Here, guys, with me I have, well, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Melissa.
What?
Oh, what was it?
Like a... Melissa, host of the M-Word podcast.
Yeah, the M-Word.
Wait, what did he just say? Yeah, go check it out.
Not to be confused with your...
Or maybe.
It's
Maybe
not your average...
Maybe
It's not going to be your average podcast, okay? That's for sure.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. I'm just kidding. You guys should too. Just like I'm a radio show host. Don't it sound like I am? Nah, I mumble too much. Anyways. Got Melissa here with me.
Yes, I is Melissa. Melissa's
She's the approver of deals, so I don't do nothing stupid. Go buy a car I want. She basically tells me, nah, I don't know, and tells me all the things that could happen wrong.
Well,
and I just have to negate all those things, and if I can clear all those different things she says, then I get to get it. It's like a game almost.
And it's not easy because I'm the reason we have to do this. So
Negative Nancy.
I need to be positive Polly. But yeah. I just don't want you to get screwed any more than you've already been screwed over, you know? So.
Make good decisions, Melissa.
Mm-hmm. No, it's change. I'm not making better bad choices anymore. I'm making better choices.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
Mm-hmm. Gotta change your mindset when you're...
You're right, which is easy to say, hard to do.
Mm-hmm. It is. But sometimes you have your judgment isn't taken over, fogged up by other extracurriculars or...
Shout out to Alcoholics Anonymous. Keep it going, guys.
Mm-hmm. There's like so many programs that they have online now. At first I thought it was going to be stupid, but they give you a lot of good advice and stuff that you can do and follow, and there's groups on there. I haven't joined a group yet, but I found one that's like all women.
True.
That makes me a little nervous, or feel like I'm not sure if I don't know.
I feel like I would love that group.
Mm-hmm. I just don't know if I would. I don't know. I feel like embarrassed and kind of weird talking to people like, hey, my name's Melissa and I'm an alcoholic. Like, I already know that. I don't need to tell everybody.
Yeah, but
I know there's a reason for it.
First step is admitting.
Well, I do admit it. I don't need to admit it to strangers that I don't know.
How do you know what you need to do?
I don't. That's how I feel. I feel like I don't want to do that because, like, the people that care about me. They know. I don't need strangers to know my business. That's so
Yeah,
weird to
see,
me.
and that brings me to my next point. Turns out it doesn't matter how you feel. Feel bad, feel sad, feel good, whatever. You got to do.
I mean, I'm gonna go try it out or do the one-on-one because I have to do it. At least try, because then I
Yeah.
can't say, well, you didn't take it serious and da-da-da-da-da.
Well, they still could say that even if you try it.
I mean, they can, but
Like the real estate class.
I really don't care. Yeah, but
Oh God, stinger,
I shouldn't
zinger.
have done that.
Ouch.
I'm not singer zinger.
Bazinga.
I shouldn't have done that. And I couldn't get myself to focus because I was going fucking batshit crazy.
You're drinking probably a little bit. When I drink, I can't do work very well.
Couldn't retain information either.
They say if you study drunk, you got to take the test drunk.
Oh, Jesus. I am so glad I haven't been drunk. It feels so good.
Yeah.
It really does. It feels amazing.
Proof is in the pudding, and it's hard to imagine how good it feels. Let's see what the house looks like.
I feel like
How come I can't remember what our house looks like? I feel like I should notice it. Which one was it? Not that one. Uh-uh.
no,
This one. Just get that at that bank right there. That was it.
no.
Yeah, that was the bank.
Hmm.
It'd be cool if I could buy the same house I lived in they lived in. Came on the weekends too.
I just don't.
Oh, we could be Andrea's neighbor. Contract pending. Never mind. That'd be funny.
No.
I'd like.
I just don't think that I ever want to be drunk again.
Well, that's how I felt.
That's
before.
Andrea's.
No, it's not. We just passed Andrews. The one I pointed out was the one right next to the one up. It was for sale was Andrews. So does his truck sitting right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I don't think I ever want to. Number one, I hate the hangovers, and I don't like being ugly to people. And apparently, sometimes that happens. And
Yeah. He said
I
I'll
don't
meet
wanna
you at
act
the
like my
house
mom.
by the corner or something like that. What do you say? All right. Well, that's all I got right now. I'm about to go check this Cherokee out.
we'll be right.
So we'll call that the first topic, maybe. Why does it bother you just to press one little red button on the screen?
I just don't know that I need any more bullshit social media crap.
Oh, so you just don't even want to do no podcast no more then? Like,
It's not that I don't want to do the podcast. I don't like the crap that comes with it.
what crap is with it? We've never done a podcast before. This is literally the first. I've never published one or anything. So what exactly do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, of course you know. What are you doing? Panther.
I just think in certain situations end up causing problems when you have too many fucking. Sorry for my French. When you have too many
Parlez-vous des fauquets, là, ouais.
you're already on there. When you have too many apps and stuff.
What do you mean it causes problems that have too many apps in? For the person that has the apps, or what do you mean?
For just in general, I think sometimes it just causes crap.
What do you mean?
Because before I only had Snapchat and Facebook for like the longest time.
Yeah, me too.
And then when you start doing the Mr. Infinity stuff, I downloaded more of them to help, like so we
TikTok,
can
Instagram,
get
yeah.
them out there and stuff. And I don't know, I just feel like sometimes that stuff just creates more like dumb issues.
How? Well, I mean, look, the dumb issues I see is, I definitely don't disagree with you. Like, it's a waste of a lot of my time, and it sure hasn't like put food on the table really. Than other social media bullcrap, even though YouTube's the number one way to make money in 2022, a year ago. But why? Why do you see? What dumb bullshit are you talking about? 'Cause I know it's probably not the same as the shit I see.
It just doesn't pay off, and then
It what?
causes more problems. Like I feel like sometimes in your relationships, when people are overstepping boundaries that they shouldn't, and that's not anything that you or I could do either way on both ends. Like people can know that you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, and they'll still.
So you're saying that's like a issue big enough to
I feel like,
So it makes
I
you
mean,
apprehend-
I'll just be like, don't fucking message me and I'll block them.
But that's an issue big enough to make you apprehensive to even record
Because
it. I can't get the
feel like
sentence
I
out.
don't-
Is it gonna make you apprehensive to record the actual podcast? Like it was just like, I can see a visual change in your demeanor when I pulled. You saw the red button basically. And
I don't feel like that. I feel like you're probably not gonna like what I have to say, and then it's gonna end up.
about why you
causing
don't
an
want to do a
argument.
podcast?
If
Well, that
certain
energy?
things, like right now, if like
Like
you're
it's
frustrated
Spotify right now.
because-
It's Spotify.
I understand that, but that doesn't matter. Social media outlets, no matter what. Even it says it all over on when I watch those YouTube things, like the self-help ones, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they even say like that Snapchat and Instagram are the absolute worst ones,
Facebook
and
too.
those cause the most breakups.
Now,
And
why?
do you know that most marriages that end up in divorce is not because they had sex with somebody, it's because they started an emotional connection with that person because they were fighting with their spouse. And then they broke up with them and had sex. They had never had sex. That's swear to God.
I believe it. It's probably because the other person thought they had sex with someone.
They probably think the
And
grass
then,
is greener on the
yeah.
other side instead of what
Or
on
no,
the
like
grass.
I'm saying, like sometimes I think
Entertaining.
person one is like, oh shit, they're cheating on me, and then they weren't,
So you go do it, and
and
that
so they
makes
go
no
act
sense.
as if they were, and then they're like, oh shit,
No,
still never cheat on nobody. And they're like,
I'm just saying. I'm not saying you. I'm
I don't feel like
saying that.
I don't feel like we're really on the topic that we started with, which is why would you not want to do the podcast? Why does it make you nervous to see that button to start recording?
I
I
just
feel like you
said
got something kind of personal.
when we talk about it, if our certain subjects come up, then you're not going to
saying
like
things
what
like
I said.
you can't use the word like
You
certain
said, why do I not want to download it?
in general, certain subjects. I need you to be specific. So that's all we're asking.
This is kind of why I don't want to do
I
it.
just
You
so,
legit.
do
Can
you
I
think
say?
that every time we make a podcast, we would start audio?
Can I?
Yeah, please.
Go!
Please answer specifically, accurately, and thoroughly.
You asked me why I don't want to download that, and I said I really don't want to download any more apps. I wasn't gonna download those other ones.
Oh,
And then I continued and I answered the question of why I didn't want to do that. And then you said I didn't. That's why I said I feel like sometimes if we talk about this, it's like, remember we wrote down all, me and you, Taylor, and everybody, we wrote down all those different topics that we could all talk about or whatever. And then we ended up a lot of times not doing them. Sometimes it's because I smoke too much and I don't like that at all.
yeah.
But sometimes
We
I
learn.
feel like it's because if we don't agree on, there's subjects that we're not going to agree on, period,
That's the whole
which is
point.
okay. We don't have to agree on everything.
That's what makes it content
But
worth listening to.
I don't want it to turn into like an argument for no reason, you
I
know?
don't see why anybody would be arguing.
But you just totally misunderstood and said that I went off topic, and I didn't go off topic. You asked me.
You started talking about some personal stuff between you and I.
No, I didn't. I said in general.
And I also didn't know you were talking about downloading the app. I thought you meant, I was asking you like, I thought you did,
Well,
you had that
I'm
interview about,
saying in
let me finish,
gen-
about recording the podcast. I thought you were talking about like actually just recording it. I didn't know you meant about like you having downloaded the app on your phone.
Yeah.
Because you don't have another app. But shit, yeah, you're right with that. I don't either.
And
This
I'm-
one's kind of
and I
worth it.
didn't
Because look at
say-
that. But we already got an interesting conversation to go on.
And I didn't say specifically about me and you. I'm saying. in
But yeah,
general.
but I'm just talking to you. I know that.
If
I know that
go
you was
on
talking
there
about
and
that.
look at them and look at the statistics.
No, I mean, I'm not.
Like,
I believe what you're saying about the videos and stuff, but I'm saying like I heard the mention, the allusions to like the stuff we've been dealing with lately.
Sometimes, yeah, but that's a proven fact that if you go and somebody makes you think their grass is greener on the other side and you're having a problem, it's easier to go to that person than it is to stay home. I'm not saying you do that.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying it's a proven. It's
Oh yeah.
proven.
No, absolutely.
Like, anytime somebody thinks that there's a problem, are you okay? How are you doing? If you need somebody to talk to, it could be a guy or a girl on either end for a
Yeah.
female or male. And if they have a crush on you or they like you or whatever,
What?
they try to swoop in on the sly.
Yeah.
And
People
I
people
just-
grab me. My question is, what are they trying? What are they? If you need someone to talk to, like talk to about what?
I mean,
like in that scenario, I'm trying to go kind of further back in this hypothetical. Bad guys trying to get the, you know what I'm saying, or vice versa.
Yeah, bad guy, good girl. Bad guy, bad girl.
Yeah, like, why? What is it that they're?
What is their motive?
Why are they? You know what I'm saying? Oh, the way you said it just now was, oh, you need someone to talk to, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
because you go and complain
like, what
about
is it? What is
most people go and broadcast their crap. Like, for instance, most people be like, well, I'm single again, blah, 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 this bitch or this asshole, and they put it all over Facebook or something. Yeah. Then you got a swarm of all this stuff, or any social media, or say you talk to somebody at work, or somewhere else. That's why they say you should not speak to other people about your relationship problems unless it's the pastor, God, or your partner. I think that's what it said. And read the Bible.
Yeah,
which
I've
makes
realized
sense
that.
because when you do
You're right.
tell people and they have ulterior motives, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, what an
People
asshole."
judge. People are
Yeah,
sinners.
yeah. If
People
I
judge.
was
They
like,
can't help
"Oh,
it.
Zach, we got in this big fight and he called me a bitch or whatever,
Yeah, I
or
mean, where do
he
you think
left
my-
me,"
Where do you think my reputation
and then
comes from
if people
sometimes?
be like, "Oh my God."
Yeah,
he's a dick. You shouldn't put up with
Yeah.
that. You shouldn't have to deal with. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Or
That's
girls,
literally how
same thing, different.
my
Girls,
reputation's taken that hit before, specifically.
but I know that you went
More than once.
but girls do the same thing to guys when they like them.
Yeah, everybody's great when people are single.
The only thing I think, though,
And that's why you're right about the God, each other, and like, I think reading more in general, becoming better with using words is so much more crucial than people have ever given that I've ever heard it given credit for.
well, I'll tell you this. I believe
I believe anything God.
that if you know, number one, if you're in a relationship, if you don't want to be with somebody, then leave. Don't
That's
do
number
that
one?
big. If you're in a relationship and you're gonna go cheat on that person, you leave. Break up with them. Don't cheat on them because then that makes them person. What the fuck did I do wrong? And it makes you feel like shit of what, and then you blame you when it's not a you problem, it's a them problem
think
because you
everybody
made
does
it your choice. Huh?
You think everybody does that? It's not the top thought.
What?
Do you think everybody blames themselves the way that you would?
Most
You said it then. You
most
said it as a
females
fact.
blame themselves.
You said that, yeah. But you
Most
said it as a
men
fact.
blame the guy, but most women blame
I
themselves.
feel like
and
I blame whoever damn did it. But I feel like I would also just not more so much as much blame anybody. I more so just like say, well, this is this person.
I just think
That's how they are. That's obviously not something I'm associated with.
you shouldn't hurt people. You know what I mean? People shouldn't hurt people like that
Doing to
because,
others.
especially when there's kids involved. If your kids are, you know what I mean? Because then they don't understand.
That's the thing.
Like,
Man, that's one thing I'm so thankful for my parents from setting that example
I know, that's
without even
amazing.
having to like say it. You know what I mean? Like, without having to even make it obvious.
Yeah, you told me.
I didn't even know that
Parents
divorced
didn't know.
couples
Yeah.
argue with each other.
That's amazing that your parents were able to do that.
Yes,
Like,
that's what happens because my
if so many more people could do that.
yeah. So that's kind of like I could see kind of a thesis of
That's why I'm kind of thankful that, and I know it's personal, but that Nick would sit down that day and he was like, okay, we're going to figure this out as a family. Like, he gets it, you know, if he feels a certain type of way, he'll come and talk to us about it. And he's not afraid to talk to us, really express his feelings of how he feels.
and he's actually really good at doing it under pressure.
I think it all comes back to around, though. I think if you do people dirty or you try to ruin relationships,
You get what you
then
get.
it comes back to you.
Yeah, you get what you get.
Then
God's real.
you're gonna feel how that hurt feels, and then hopefully you don't do that to people anymore because
And you just leave
it's
that up.
not nice.
If your enemy asks for a plate of food, you give him two. Because
Like,
that's just more time. That's just basically putting coals over his fire after that.
and I may get crazy. And I'm working in the bar. I know that is like frustrating. Sometimes, like,
Not the working in the
for-
bar part.
well, you don't care no more,
It's
but
not about working the bar. It's just
I don't
getting
give a
really
crap
drunk by the end of the
if you-
night and then
yeah, that part.
ruining the relationship over something that doesn't exist is what bothers me.
But if people come up and say something to me, I'm like, get
Say-
out.
wait,
Get out.
you can't-
Give me your money so I can pay my bills, but get the hell out of here.
How you making money if you say, give me your money?
I don't tell them
You said people come at
specifically.
me, I'm like,
Yeah, they'll be like, hey, you want can I buy you a drink? Sure.
Bye.
And then they talk to you. And then they ask if they can buy you a drink. Then they go to buy you a drink. And then they'll talk to you for a little bit. And then they'll wait a while and say, so you have a boyfriend or can I take you to dinner? Sorry, I got a boyfriend.
So?
Some of them get mad like it's your fault. I'm like, why didn't you ask me in the very beginning?
Then they're like, just because there's a goal, it don't mean you can't score.
Or you'll have the married men or married women. Holy moly!
What?
I think more people when you wear a ring. I think
It's some get
that
some shit. Because
they get way more because it's like
it's like a
maybe a
fetish.
challenge or something.
And you look at it,
And then dude,
Primero?
like they be like, well, I have a wife. Like I've heard dudes at the bar or ladies, well, I have a husband, but if we can get a hotel real quick or we can go in the car, and it's like, you dirty dog.
You hear him say
But
that?
then they'll turn around and if their partner did it back to them, they, throw a fit and acting like they're the worst person in the world. I don't think you should get revenge like that, though. I think you should just.
Well, that's when you should be able to check yourself and know that you're
yeah,
acting off emotion.
Like, this is
If someone does the same thing to you and then you get mad about it, you should be like, okay, I'm
yeah, you
doing
don't
things off
screw
emotion.
somebody else because somebody screwed you over.
Yeah,
It never works out.
yeah. Nor do you assign someone else's personality to anybody else.
Yeah.
It's really hard not to do that. Like with just general relationships and stuff. I'm not even talking like I'm specifically actually trying to stay away from anything personal. Like Todd and I, for example. I don't trust anybody, right?
No.
Well,
You trust me?
like the time that Tiffany was stolen, the thought go through your head like, damn, what if he A, just moved the tip jar and lost it, or B, conveniently lost it in that sense. And then I have to like kick that out of my head, and it's just funny because trust is a hard
I
thing.
didn't think him, but I thought that Sox stole it out of your.
No, Sox
Quarters.
paid me more money than I did.
Oh, wait a minute. He won money.
Yeah,
That's
he won
right.
money. But I think it doesn't matter who.
Whoever
They
it
needed it
was.
more than me. It doesn't matter. But
But anyway,
like, it's just the point being like, it's hard to put trust in people.
it is hard to trust people. And then when you do let your guard down and trust somebody, and then something is like
Yeah.
harder, it's like makes you feel like, damn.
You have to do it though. You have to put 100%.
But sometimes you have to just be like, you know what? Like all that stuff I've been reading on there, it says you gotta like you're gonna go through times when you're disappointed or when you're gonna be happy. Sometimes you're gonna be really disappointed. Sometimes you're gonna have to get forgiveness. Like there's always gonna be situations because relationships are not perfect. I used to think they were like Disney movies because my mom.
That's all you watched. So,
Yeah, I was
I
a freaking
understand.
spoiled brat.
but
So I didn't
they
think
can be pretty close.
it was either that. No.
He's scratching himself on the door.
Either that or he's trying to push it.
Panther.
Stop it.
He's scratching himself. And
But-
that was a loud ass clap. My left ear.
He
My left ear don't hear nothing else.
I didn't know, but I saw my parents fight my whole life, and then I thought everything after that should be Disney.
It's all perspective. Perspective. But
But then I seen my grandpas and my uncles and how they treated like my aunts and my nanas and stuff. And my dad was a mean, my mom was bad. And then
let me ask you one question, and I'm gonna phrase it as well as I can.
oh Jesus.
So, if I was to say I'm about to press record, and I'm gonna record the rest of this conversation. The next feeling you got, is it gonna be a nervous one, or is it gonna be a? Because you remember your reaction earlier, how you were like, you know what I'm saying? I was just talking about pressing record, and maybe that was because that was your reaction to me looking at you downloading that app. Maybe I thought that I didn't
I
realize
think
at the time.
just all the way around, I get nervous about it.
It clearly has an
Visually, I
effect.
get nervous because I don't like when I look
That's
like
a girl
hell.
thing.
And
You're beautiful all the time. You don't realize it. Blah blah blah.
I
You're,
appreciate that you tell me that, and I love you.
like you pulled your hair today down out of that. We won't go. We won't go there about that thing that you was bad on.
What did I name her, Margaret?
What's the
Megan?
name? Fry. Anyways,
Anyway,
that wig. Once it came off your hair, your red, pretty hair shine. It's just like it came out and it was like, and I was like, just leave it like, God gave you such pretty hair.
thank you.
And I'll be serious when I'm saying
But
things.
wigs are just fun to wear sometimes. I don't wear them all the time.
I don't never wear one not one time in my life, and I never will be upset.
You're a dude. It's kind of different. I'm sure there's a
Oh,
lot
it's
of
different.
girls.
It's different in that
It's
sense. But if I was a
fun.
gay dude, maybe it would be different, wouldn't it?
No, if it was
That's homophobically
when it was like
racist
Halloween,
and sexist.
and they were doing like Nick wore
Alienist.
the mullet so he could be a JoJo.
That's your tourist.
You wouldn't dress up,
I don't like dressing up.
but it's my Halloween. It's my birthday. You dressed up like a nerd. You had the nerd glasses and the
I mean, that's the extent to which I wouldn't mind. Like, but I always dress up. Like, I dress up every night. I look like a Halloween character every night. Like,
No, you
some nights
do
I'm a
not.
baseball player.
Beautiful.
Sometimes I'm a baseball player. Sometimes I'm a drummer.
Okay, fair enough. I like your positivity.
Sometimes I'm a sound guy.
So,
For the blind horse.
I
Not yet,
think
but soon. After Mike goes to the biggest thing, the next biggest place. Just kidding. Mike's not even going nowhere. It's gonna be awesome.
I know since all this stuff, since I met you, I've like learned a lot more about myself that I didn't know or realize or even see.
And because of me, it's just because you paid attention.
No, a lot because of you too, because you don't care about calling me on my bullcrap.
Well, I'd have to live with it otherwise.
You know, and also, I think there was a lot
Oh my god.
of like, I don't know how to say this in a way of not sounding like an asshole. And I love all my. I was not making always maybe the best choices a lot of times.
Whose white hair is this?
That is that bitch's, and she's dead now.
She's wigging out. Anyways, so what do you
I'm
mean?
about to wig out. I got two.
What you mean talking about you wasn't making the best choices?
Like
Try
partying
not to sound
and
rude.
drinking to funny and sitting and driving home from the tour and
Yeah.
like that stuff. And that was not their fault because I'm a grown ass woman. It's my own choice
Right.
to leave at that time. But sometimes I wish I would have just gone home a little more times, especially when they asked me. You know, like, that's the problem.
Well, you taught him a lesson.
But I cannot take it back.
Every day you teach some lessons. And I mean, that's just one of them, you know? Yeah, I learned something from it for sure. I think you would really like that 48 Laws of Power book.
You think?
Like it, just like it, you gain something from it for sure. If you pay attention to it. I haven't even read the whole thing. I've read like a lot of it, but it's got side pieces, little stories, parables that tell you kind of how it applies.
Side pieces?
Yeah, side. That's how business
Fuck around and
side
find out.
pieces. Fuck around, find out. Yeah, man. Fuck around, find out about my side pieces. That's an R&B song coming out soon by Mr. Infinite. Hey, yo, Apple Music still got my
We'll be buried in a pig farm. Just kidding.
Uh-huh.
I do not
It
own
was
a pig
her that
farm.
did it.
I
Yes,
do
it was
not
her
know
that did
where
it.
a pig
Help,
farm is.
help, pineapples.
That was
Help,
pineapples.
Help me. Okay,
Did
so
you say-
don't care. I'm just playing you.
I'm so mad about this.
You ain't mad about nothing.
I mean, I'm not. I only paid like 10 cents for it, but
Hey, but what was I about to say?
I'm gonna keep this.
Oh yeah, they still got me mixed up on Apple. They got me the other Mr. Infinity. I gotta like file some kind of a claim so that they'll get my music off of his page and give me my page.
Oh. You want me to help you with that?
Yes.
Yes.
What's this?
That is a ring, and one says king, one says queen.
It says hurricane.
But they were some yeah. And I got them, and you can read that? God, my eyes are bad.
You can't read it?
Heck no, I could see the king part, and that was it. I was like, these things suck.
Okay.
But,
I can read it.
Yeah.
I didn't know. You got paper tissue?
yeah.
Why you do that? That's rude. Just hit me in the head with that.
Awesome.
You just hit me right in the head with
That's
it.
perfect.
You know, hitting the soccer ball hurts like a mother.
Yes.
Fucking dog. Man, when I was young, I thought everybody like you when you were young did it. I don't know how long you went, but I stopped after like I thought things were cooler than that.
About middle
12,
school.
13. Stopped baseball at 14.
I just like to play all
hit me.
sports because I like to win.
Yeah, I think you have a competitive side in you somehow.
Yeah,
And I think that's something you can channel to find a way to your inner superpowers that everybody has. God gave you talents. Some call them talents, some call them superpowers, some call them whatever they want, I don't know. But you got it, and you should be able to channel it. I saw you play that game of chess. I ain't never seen you focus for so long with something without caring about
Because I
anything
wanted
else.
to kick your butt.
Well, you know what? You need to start playing chess, and then you need to stop what you're doing and then focus on a meeting. Or we need to have meetings while you play your chess or something. Well, look at your chest. We can play chess and have meetings about
Chess?
checks.
Oh, chess.
Jess. Jess, that's exactly
Just
it.
some titties. I mean,
Jess.
chess.
Jess, we
Chess,
like
chess,
titties too.
chess.
What'd you give me this for?
Oh, I wanted you to see how dorky they were because I got those and then I was going to give you one and you were being so nice and sweet, beautiful. And you said, I don't love you anymore.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, I know that's what you heard.
No,
That might be.
I'm just kidding.
Brings us to our next
I
episode,
just
guys.
thought
We'll see you
no,
next
I'm
week.
just, that was just a joke. But I really did, but they were so nerdy. I was like, these are dumb. I'm not.
It wasn't so awkward that it doesn't not fitting any of
Yeah,
my
they don't fit
fingers.
my hands either. They're like,
Like it doesn't fit that finger. I mean, I guess it does fit my actual ring finger. Your ring finger's on your left hand, isn't it?
I think so. That's awful.
Is it a, oh, I was about to say, it's not a moon ring, is it?
No.
I wish my pinkies were a little bit bigger. I could dig a pinky ring. Yeah, I tried to find a pinky ring back when I was flexing on my chains and doing my thing.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, obviously, I'll lose everything anyways. I lost my college ring.
That's awful.
I lost that necklace I had in the ocean.
Nick freaking pushed me in the ocean and lost my Michael Kors damn sunglasses. And I'll tell you what, I was a freaking hornet.
Hey, Philip, you know, the one that just got married, he whipped a jet ski, drove up me and whipped the jet ski, and I turned my head real fast, but lost my $336 Gucci shades in the lake. I got them, you know, I traded something for them, but yeah, easy come, easy go, I guess.
Well, you know what? It's all material crap that can be replaced.
Amen.
At least it wasn't our actual people.
Amen.
You know?
Um,
So there's that.
That's the beauty when you learn to stop worrying about any material things and really not caring. Like, if my sandwich only got mayonnaise on it, like, oh well. But some people get bent. Some people get bent out of shape at small things like that, and some people get bent out of shape like when I don't know.
I know we're not supposed to call people out, but for instance, my mom, you go to dinner with her. Not only will she start drinking,
I'm not saying never again, but
she freaking will cuss them if one thing's wrong.
yeah.
Maybe they're
Like she
new.
looks for
Maybe
something
they
wrong.
had a bad day. And number one, the biggest number one, they're not the one cooking the food. So why are you yelling
It's in her head.
at them?
She want to yell at somebody.
It just don't make no sense.
She want to yell at somebody. That's why. That's
It's
how you
just,
know.
well, it's mean.
That's
And
how the
you know
same-
What if that person's having an awful day? What if
God
something
take care of that.
tragic happened and then you're treating them like crap? That's not.
Gotta take care of that. Like, that's why the next person that very same waiter or waitress will have or something will have a table right next to us that's like, thank you so much, you do such a great job. And like, it'll become obvious that bitch is just a bitch.
I felt really
Mr. Drummer. Thanks for the
I
motivation.
feel bad when she does that. I'll bring her.
I was thankful when she yelled at me and called me Mr. Drummer like that. Because I was like, thanks. Appreciate it. That's the coolest,
I know.
That's the coolest thing anyone's ever
Thanks for
told me.
manifesting energy for me too.
Manifest destiny, bringing out the best in me.
This is not bad.
What?
I'm
What's that,
throwing
man?
this away. It's sticky.
Okay. You're right.
I don't want it.
I am the light. In the,
Oh.
wait, so.
This
So in conclusion, I got 2 minutes left, and this is a 30-minute podcast segment, which
Okay.
is cool enough for me.
Yeah, this was decent. I'm not mad about it.
I always hated doing conclusions whenever I had to write papers in school and stuff. Like, it's a podcast, it's recorded.
You can always
Everybody heard what we talked about.
you can leave a comment or question in the thing. We can
Oh
answer
yeah,
it
comments,
if
questions,
you'd
and
like.
subscribe. That's right. Podcast number 1.
And if you want to see my wigs, vote.
Ask me about my wigs.
I'll show you. They're beautiful.
She's not allowed to do that.
I am. If there's enough votes,
If there's a subscribe button, click it.
if there's a subscriber, enough subscribers, then I can wear the wigs on the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna die.
I don't think there's enough subscribers like
I
that you
think
could.
we would love to see it.
There's
Because there's
just a bunch of different wigs like that.
I'm
me out.
telling you. Okay, I won't wear the mullet one unless they really want it.
Might as well. They're all just. Yeah. We would have. It would have that. I would have to have like a. I would have to have like 100, 500,000 like big number type of subscribers for hour.
No, we
I'm
just need
not just putting. I'm
10
not.
subscribers.
I'm not doing it for 2 subscribers.
10 subscribers.
I can call my Uncle Billy
Tag
and
your
Linda, Uncle
friends.
Gene, and then have 10
And you
subscribers.
know, wear my wigs.
No, I need like 100,000 at least.
100,000.
Okay, 1,000. That's freaking low. I just dropped from 1 million to 1,000.
Alright, how
I'm
about
so bad at negotiating. That's our first podcast. 300 subscribers.
now